Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we're back to Skyrim Special Edition. So last time we finished the main story and we really don't have anything else to do, so we're gonna do Dawnguard. And this is the vampire one. So I have to go way over here in the corner to start Dawnguard. And I'm hoping that this location will get me to it. Or something else. Because this is a vampire quest, my goal and hope is that I can really embrace my true vampireness. We've had the opportunity to drink and feed off blood, feed off people. We haven't done any of that. Not really surprising. I wouldn't be where I am at the map right now. I wouldn't be surprised if there was originally in the game just a wall right here, and that was it. And all of this is added content. And I think I've seen articles saying that Skyrim had entire continents that they had started working on. Nothing fully finished or anything, but where's the bear? Cave bear. I've got a new companion who will teach me in one-handed attacks and train me up for that. I guess I also may have a perk. Do I have a perk? No, I spent it. It's a shame. If I had one perk, I could get Experimenter up. But I needed to get Merchant first, so I could sell items. I also did a horrible thing and left 20,000 gold in the pockets of one of the merchants in Whiterun. And I spent a lot of time trying to figure out where my wife that I married ended up. And we found her and told her to go to our main house, and then we lost her again. What's this Antioch Forge recipe? Tankard, nothing else. So we have another burnt out house. We've seen some of this. A summoning circle. And a burnt corpse. Spell of summoning a flame Antioch. Interesting. So we've got a little story telling us exactly what happened there. He summoned a flame Antioch and it burned down his house. And where we are in the map is pretty far. I'd be really surprised to find that this is part of it. There is a wandering crazy man somewhere in this forest that I was supposed to find, but I don't know how to find him. And I've done all the... I know it's the beginning of a Daedric quest, but we've done 10 out of 12 at least of them. If there are 12, there may not even be 12. Alright. Stinder's beacon discovered. Let's see. We'll just take that and talk to these people.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
Vigil of Stendarr. So these guys are very much against Daedra. Good to know.
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you to it.
I really don't feel like these guys were a big part of the story.
Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of
We
Stendarr
do have the
will
Hall of
cast
the
them into
Vigilant, and that might be worthwhile to go check out. There was also a quest I recall playing when 6 years ago when I first played Skyrim, where you became a vampire or a cannibal or something, and you could eat people and gain health and such, and I totally missed that. In fact, I think I kind of feel like I've missed Speak the leader of the Dawn Guard. I feel like I've maybe missed 3 or 4 quests in that I played the first time I played Skyrim. Just in the randomness of it all. Not that I'm really missing them. Because there was more than enough gameplay in the main story alone. Am I going the right way? No. I may fast travel up there. He must have been just one of the characters. It must have just been one of the characters in this location I'm supposed to talk to.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Like, I talked to them, and where I'm standing right now, it says
Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the vigil has none to spare. Stendarr be with you.
And are they the ones that gave me the Dawnbreaker?
Walk always in the light, or we will drag you. Wherever the Daedra hide, the vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light. Stendarr be with you.
Where is this person? I'm just gonna go to Fort Dawnguard, I guess. Because I can't find that whoever I'm supposed to be talking to. Possibly because I am a vampire already. Yeah, that's gonna be an interesting choice. Do I go down here or up here? I guess we'll go up here. Now, one of the problems with the DLC that could happen, I don't know because I didn't play any of the DLC on Skyrim. Unsurprisingly, I was satisfied or done, at least done with Skyrim by the time I had played the main story. And I played Skyrim when it first came out in the middle of being the most overworked in my life, so I did. You can't go that way. Seriously? Seriously? They're not letting me go that way. So, where's this leader? Let's ask all the questions, I guess.
Don't like the... Yes, Our order was founded after the Oblivion Crisis. We dedicate our lives to facing the threat of Daedra wherever they appear. We're quartered in the Hall of the Vigilant. Keeper Carset heads Skyrim's branch of our order there, providing healing and justice as needed. He is the god of mercy, the patron of order and justice for all of Tamriel. We bring his compassion where none can be found, by cleansing all those who would offend his children. And any other abominations that prey on mortals. Vampires, werewolves, witches. But the Daedra are the worst. Their callous disregard for our lives is abhorrent in the eyes of the god of mercy.
Okay.
The Vigil will be watching.
And let's see. Speak with the leader of the Dawn Guard. I think it's just pointing me in the wrong direction, honestly, because they told me that the leader was like, see, the map is pointing me like it's right here, just over here in the mountain. And that's obviously not the case. And they're telling me that their leader is in the Hall of Vigilance. Well, we know the Hall of Vigilance is right here. So let's fast travel here and go enter it and talk to the people. Which way was that arrow? This way. It's kind of a rough way to start DLC. We've been told about the Hall of Vigilance for a while, but the marker's not even pointing in the right direction. And I don't see a hall. This hall seems like it's gonna be underground. Ah, here we go. So I assume maybe this was just a burnt out shack or something before. Death Hound. Well, looks like the vampires got to it first. Let's see, wood chopping block. See if anybody's alive in this place. Master Vampire. We'll take that. And burnt books. And Death Hound. Death Hounds don't play a big part in the game either. And I can say that about almost every element in this game, since everything's so spread out. Candlestick. A chest. Gold in it. Well, I'm confused. Have I just ruined my opportunity to do Dawn Guard? Burned book. Burned book. It's not like those are journals or quests or anything. And unless something is hidden back around here, which I seriously doubt there is. Is there something down the path I might find? Nope. Well, we may just have to do the other DLC. Maybe there's a order to this, or maybe what I thought was the other DLC is actually part of it. Like Dragonborn I've been attacked by a group of people claiming they work for someone named Mirak. I need to find out whether they're trying to kill me or so I should get a boat in Windhelm and use it to travel from Salesum. It's kind of all I can do. Like, if these guys over here won't talk to me, and then like I don't know what to do.
The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
Is there possibly a cave or something? I guess I can search that. Let's see if maybe there's a cave I was supposed to find. This is a good example of what I'd have to do to find more activities. Is work my way to something like this. See, these guys seem to know I'm a vampire just fine, and that scares me to think perhaps that's the reason why I can't go further. Ruby. You can fall in the water now. And see, the problem I'm having is that this section of the map has entire things to it. It's not just an empty section with one thing. Like, what was a dragon? A high elf. And then some wolves for good measure. I'm not sure it really helps the game to have two different types of enemies fighting each other. On the rare occasions it happens, it's fine. But I don't think it would have improved the game any if it was happening all the time. And the Blackbriar Lodge. Blackbriar Mercenaries. Blackbriar Lodge Key. And they have a lodge key too. So what am I gonna find in this lodge? Well, I'm gonna miss an opportunity to pick a master lock.
Huh?
Oh, you need to do better than that.
What was that?
I have no idea who these mercenaries are, but that was just a named character.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Arthas. I'm not supposed to be in here, apparently. Heck, they attacked me. Like, what am I doing? Really? Is there gonna be something of more interesting? Let's see, this goes back up this way. So there was 2 ways around. And then there's a way up here. And we've got one of these stones. But otherwise it seems completely... This just looks like a lodge. There's nothing here. There's no reason to be here. Let's go out this door. And there's this Blackbriar mine that we're walking towards. Lost Prospect Mine. And see, I'm just finding more things over here, which I didn't realize there was even a section over here. I think this all might be added, but that doesn't help with the DLC any. Finding these things doesn't do anything for us. Not a single thing. Let's see. Activate a shrine. Do we sleep in his bed?
Don't like the... Wherever the Daedra hide, the Vigil of Stendarr will cast them into the light.
Here we go, let's just feed on him.
Stendarr's mercy be upon you, for the Vigil has none to spare. The suffering the Daedra cause will not go unpunished.
So, I think I just fed on him. Well, I got caught feeding on him. One or the other. And the map tells me I should be right on top of him. Is the person stuck in the rock? I mean, seriously. How could they even be? Are they supposed to be way up here on the side of the mountain? That doesn't make any sense either. I mean, this is an insanely high cliff to try to climb. I'm about to fall to my death trying it. Can't believe I didn't die there. Well, we've got this. So maybe this mine would be close enough that that's what we're supposed to do? Let's see. We see this kind of burrow. I just want to leave the animal alone. Couldn't care less about him. Yeah, maybe this leads up to something. But this isn't even an area I haven't discovered before. Or it's not an area you can discover. Let's see, 4 holes discovered.
You there, hold! You're a true friend to Skyrim. You will help me in my mission.
Okay. What mission?
The general has sent me to obtain a powerful weapon for the war effort. This was the last great bastion of the dragon cult, and their leader's mask was reported to be quite powerful.
Okay. If it will help the cause.
The research I've done seems to indicate that Skorm's Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked off sections of the stronghold.
The siege on the dragon cult. Finds so. Well, I guess we're not doing Dawn Guard. I've learned a group of vampire hunters known as the Dawn Guard. It seems they're looking for new recruits. And I guess I need to be cured of my vampirism first. And I don't know how to do that. Where would be the optional find his journal thing? Okay, that's all. It's all in there. Let's go. Whatever he's gonna warn me about, I don't really need it.
Huh?
Let's see. We just go in here and kick butt.
Keep your eyes open.
Although strong. Supple ancient. So let's look around and see if we can find a journal. Nope, don't see a journal. I'll take the leather strips and the potion of health. I suppose it would just be marked on the map. Well, who triggered that? Me or you? It has to be you. They have like 96 arrows on them now. Dragon Priest Dagger. I'm gonna take one of those just in case nobody else has picked up any of those yet. So I may have to look up a solution for a couple things. If this is how the game is gonna go. If I really can't figure out how to do the DLC. There's a skeleton that was dropped some boulders on. Ebony boots. We'll take that. I don't actually know how much carrying capacity I have right now. That'd be probably worth all the thing. Yeah, we have plenty. Nothing. Take those arrows. The arrows right now have no value to sell, but they will if I continuously put points into haggling. It may not even matter if they have value though. Do I have ancient Nord equipment? I'm gonna take a set of ancient Nord things. I probably do in my OCD collection. Gold, that. Here's the journal. And we can pretend to read it and take it. Take the gold, take the health. Some Falmer years. Where did they come from? And ectoplasm. Here we go. Wooden door. Wooden door. Puts us right here. What's interesting here is there's a bunch of people that have been smothered to death in their sleep. And there's poison on all of their beds. So either they were smothered to death or they drank the poison willingly and killed themselves. Yeah, they try to set a scene every now and then. But I wouldn't be surprised if half the players didn't even bother to look around and take in what they're seeing. Or if the players just didn't get it at all. Man, they move fast. Ectoplasm getting collected. Take that iron ingot and silver ore, coin purse. This is like a living quarters more than a cave. Like they've got bedrooms, they've got storage. Elixir of strength. Am I going the right direction? Ectoplasm. Potion of ultimate healing. I don't think I need soul gem fragments. There was never any reason for them. They shouldn't exist in the game, honestly. They're just garbage for garbage sake. Let's go this way. I'm gonna have to remember that my companion's name is Aethys. Like a bunch of bodies. Yeah, but I think that's the entrance that we would have started with, and this is where we were supposed to go. Here we go, moving forward. So we're accomplishing something, whether or not, almost certainly this has nothing to do with Dawnguard. I don't know how to cure vampirism. That's the problem. I could go get turned into a werewolf, but if even the cure werewolfism is a pain and requires the heads of the witches. I only have so many of those. Let's see if I could get this master gate unlocked. That might be a major increase in my lockpicking ability. Let's see. Here. 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 There we go. Lockpicking increased to 29. Let's see, what is this well? Like I came down here and there's this water down here. This is an odd turn of events. Wasn't really expecting this. If I hit that skeever, it goes up in the air. Apparently there were two of them. So the skeever killed the spider. Interesting. Take those eggs. Usually it's the other way around. Lingering poison. And up we come. Lingering poison. Lingering poison. Man, there's just poison everywhere. And what do the alchemy store people think when I go to them and sell them piles of poison? What have I been up to? Gotta quickly get a couple shots off before this guy shouts at me. Or that happens. That's an interesting booby trap. I haven't seen that one before. So I guess in all reality, even as this is going up, you can just jump off. But if you don't, you're gonna get shot in the spikes. Alright, none of those guys are gonna attack. A lot of dead bodies just sitting here. I hope I'm going the right way. This one in particular is particularly circular. The layout. Glass gauntlets. Didn't think he was gonna open the door. There you go. Search this chest. I don't know why I'm wasting my time picking up any of this stuff, really. I just really can't break myself from being OCD. This game is mentally unhealthy for me because of that. Like, I don't think I'm doing any real damage, but I'm certainly not doing myself any favors with the vast amount of obsessive collecting that I'm doing. This is all the kind of gameplay I shouldn't engage in. Nobody should engage in. Because there's better things you can do with your time. I guess what we're looking for is behind this door because it's pointing me that way. Seriously. Is the fimer gonna work its way down this way?
This ends now.
Nope. Interesting. I'm a little surprised the fire didn't connect, but because I thought that was the gimmick there, was you would shoot the fire thinking you would kill the person, and in the end it would come back and burn you too. It's close, but we must have to go get to it in a roundabout direction. Missed. Moving too fast. A bunch of flowers in the middle of the cave. It's not a terrible idea. I kind of like it. I wish they had done it more. It at least would have kept it a little bit more varied. There's some read orders. There's some pretty tight division between what you do in the caves versus what you do outside of the caves. I could see in this day of making every game VR just having like a VR runner style game where you are going through caves and it's just kind of this on-rails shooter where you can pick different paths occasionally, but mostly you're just going through caves, shooting arrows or swinging swords. I guess it doesn't even have to be VR. I could see an on-rails shooter version of this, of Skyrim easily, because 90% of the time you are on rails of some sort. Yeah, I think I'm just going in circles. They've pathed this out really well. Alchemist notes. A lot of death bell, a lot of poison. This feels like this quest in particular might be very useful for if you needed to improve your ability to make poisons. Yep. If it was more of a storyline straightforward path of gameplay, I wouldn't be surprised if you went through a quest like this where you're going through a cave with a bunch of death cultists to kill themselves. You're killing all their ghosts, and at the end you get some recipe for a really powerful poison that you can use for the rest of the game. Flames. This is weird. Guess we're going this way. Who's casting a spell where? Let's just ignore that. It's one of the security things. Ooh, a glass claw. I don't think I have a glass claw. Let's see. Wait a minute, before I go too far, can I do this master lockpicking? Plenty of lockpicks, but I don't want to ever sit here for 20 minutes doing these either. I think I did hear that there's like a mod that will automatically do these for you. Would you get enough experience that way, or do you need to make mistakes? Could you modify a mod internally so you say make 5 mistakes before you do it correctly? Or certainly have talked a lot about modding this game, and now that we've been through the main story, and have spent hours and hours on this, you can certainly see why certain people would want changes made. Oh, I'm down to 97 lockpicks. Ooh, the number's actually going down now. I suppose if I hit a certain point and just run out of lockpicks, then that's it for that. I know it's somewhere in there. Come on. There we go. Increase to 31, 32, 33. And we've got another master lock here. There we go. At least we now know where the right place is. And not a lot to say. I would almost be fine with not being able to start Dawnguard. Since it's content I haven't played before, like, sure, it could be another 20 hours of gameplay just lost, but at a certain point it doesn't matter. Particularly to me, because I'm ready to be done with Skyrim. Like, I was ready to be done with Skyrim a long time ago.
What the?
So, I mean, I'll try to look it up certainly and probably figure out how to do it, but if it turned out that there was just some kind of bug and it was impossible to actually start it or something like that, I wouldn't be as upset as I would with a game that I've only played for maybe an hour, or for some of the games that are just completely unplayable at all. Like, I was really, really upset when I couldn't play Resident Evil 4 on PC because it's just a bad, buggy PC port that's just locks up in the middle of a third-person shooter game. I just really can't play it. Well, you can try certainly, but you'll be very frustrated. Band of Matrimony. Disenchanted my Band of Matrimony there to learn a new enchant. I dissolved the marriage. If my wife asks, tell her I lost it. Now, I don't know if you can do polygamy. in this game. That would be interesting if you could go around and marry multiple people. Although, technically, look at this badly aligned assets. So we now know why these are here, is to cover up the seams. Technically, it's not polygamy unless both sides know. If I'm just running around marrying a bunch of people, I'm just cheating on my wife. Let's see, glass claw. What is the solution here? Wolf, owl, and snake. Let's try this. Wolf, owl, and snake. And let's see if this works. Hey, it worked. For a second there, I thought it wasn't going to work. This time it just slowly inches its way into the darkness again.
Keep your eyes open.
Yeah. There you go. Now we gotta get all the other guys dead. Man, this really does start to become... Oh, seriously? He died? I think I killed him. And what was... You know what? Forget it. Take all. And search this guy. And we'll just start putting some heavy things back. I only need to put a couple things down. Ebony dagger for 290. 5. Great sword. And there we go. He was gonna teach me all single-handed attacks, but now he's just dead. I suppose there's not really even a great reason to search all these people. I shot him and killed him, and I know I did on accident. And this is bone meal, and the balcony key, and this, and another this, and a dragon priest staff, which I will definitely take. And a chest with some more stuff. I'll take that. Now, normally I would just quick load, but I have no clue where the last autosave was, and it certainly wasn't anytime recently, so we're getting a killed companion. We need to go find a new companion now. And what I'd really like is a place where I could learn a dragon spell. Here we go. Wrath Stormclaw. Now, I think I have 2 dragon souls on me right now, so this will be a good experiment to see if I really had them, or if you can only have one at a time. I guess I can't tell though. Oh wait, actually I can, can't I? Shouts, 2 Dragon Souls. I had 3 Dragon Souls on me. Alright, the game works. And it counts those things.
The research I've done seems to indicate that Storm's Snowstrider left part of his journal here after laying siege. I believe it should indicate how to enter the blocked off sections of the stronghold. I should warn you, Oral Host is quite haunted. I'm sure you can handle it. Return to me here once you've obtained the staff.
Wait, it's haunted? I don't like ghosts. Let me think about this for a minute.
This is interesting. He's been sending people in one after another, trying to potentially kill him, I think. Are there any more dragon things? Nope. So let's just find a nice place to jump down. This is good enough.
Wait, who in blazes is this?
Oh, hold on. I can explain.
Valmer, you rat. You're not a soldier at all. Must be one of the Thalmor. Never should have come here.
Alright, so he's not happy with me either. So I had to kill them both, which is a shame for him because I had no ill will against this guy. It was this guy that was lying the whole time. Valmer's orders. Let's read them. Proceed to the ruins of Focal and retrieve the mask. If you're discovered impersonating an officer, it will unlikely that anyone from Skyrim will be clever enough to see through your disguise. Once you've obtained the mask, bring it to the Labyrinthian. There we go. So we now have like 3 of the masks of 6 or 7 of them that we need. But there's still an issue here. Definitely a major issue happening. Let's go find somebody, a new companion. Let's see. My vampiric powers grow. Anybody around? Is there anybody in here? Well then, no, let's go back. Let's go to the chambers. Here.
Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us in touch with the rest of Skyrim.
Like, I don't need enchanting. Enchanting is already at max. Any of these characters, if they can be a companion and if they can train me in something, they're...
Perhaps we can go another few decades without a disaster. That would be nice.
Let's ask this.
Perhaps we can... You mean the official sort of business? Well, no. No, not really. But I can't help but notice that you're doing quite well for yourself. Rising through the ranks and all. It may not be official, but there is a project I've been working on. I wonder if perhaps you could assist with it.
Sure.
Yes. No, I don't think so. Not at this point. It's just that,
Well, I'm not even really sure it's going to amount to anything just yet. All theoretical right now, you understand? But the implications are quite intriguing, I think. I simply need some experimental results to confirm my suspicions. Just bring me some Dwemer cogs. I need to examine them for the methods used in forging them. 10 of them should be enough for me to get a better understanding of how they were crafted. That's all I need, all right?
So interesting. If I ever get in a Dwemer place, I guess I'll remember that.
There are few places where one can pursue my type of work without fear of persecution. All right then.
What would be another... What would be another thing that would be a good place to...
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? All right then. We have
Like, I
survived
don't want to
difficult
talk to
times.
people about
There are better mages for it.
business.
We owe you that, Archmage.
Feed.
Thank you.
Just... Your vampiric powers recede as you feed.
We all have you to thank for saving the college. Your position is well deserved.
Like, all of them train in things, but none of them are companions in things. I thought there was at least one magic person here that I could convince to follow me and train me in something. Maybe they're over here in this section.
Good to see Skyrim still has such fine people. You give an old man hope.
Let's see.
I still need some help, if you can spare the time.
What do you need help with?
We're all trying to become... Well, I need someone I can practice a few spells on. Nothing dangerous, really.
Okay.
Oh, good. I was afraid I'd have to go ask Shazargo. Now, you just stand there. Please hold still, and don't move. There. Now oh dear. That wasn't supposed to happen.
Like it or not, you are a shining example.
Do you feel all right?
Future generations
You look
of
very,
college
green. I am so very sorry. I went over this again and again, and I was sure it would have better results. I'm not really sure. I think it's just a minor miscalculation on my part. I'm sure it will wear off soon. When it does, you'll be perfectly fine, and then we can try again. In the meantime, I'll see about figuring out what went wrong.
Let's see. Well, everything looks green, so nothing really there. And see, I'm feeding on them, but my vampiric powers are not increasing. It doesn't feel.
Thanks to you, the people of Skyrim will continue to have a place to study magic, even if most of them resent you for it.
Let's see, there's something up here I'm supposed to get. What is this? Arenal gain. Didn't hide that time, so.
Help! I'm being attacked!
Somebody help!
Is someone there?
Someone do something.
My money is on the big down.
Someone do something! I am staying out.
Help!
Those fools are actually fighting.
Well, this isn't useful, so where else could I get companions? Boy, does that look weird. Let's see. I was supposed to deliver 10 cogs to that guy anyways, so I don't even have 10 cogs. So back to Whiterun we go. And I'm in the middle of a dragon fight. And we have this new quest that we found. And we may have to do Dragonborn. I'm going to look to see if we can start Dawnguard. Otherwise, we certainly have a problem. I mean, I could go all over the place. Lots of places. Maybe the Shore Stone and see if maybe that had something to do with something. But there's tons of places we haven't visited. Tons of little caves we haven't gone and done. Plenty of the random side miscellaneous quests to do. Plenty of miscellaneous quests to pick up. You know, as you can see, that's also an issue. Is I could have been talking to a lot of people that I didn't talk to. Anywho, that's going to be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.